the Mega Pig actually good? I waited a whole month for this to review the Mega Pig because I feel like I couldn't just review it under a 1 week and just give my critiques like that. I really had to give it some time, and I really had to play it in different types of clubs, not just my active club, like different clubs, like clubs that there's only one player, clubs that there's only like 15 players, and then there's my club that there's the full 30. I had to see this from different angles so I could give like my most perspective review. So let me give out the pros, because I think there's a good amount of pros. First pro is the special game modes, and as I'm recording this, they released 2 new game modes. One is the poison, the other one I forgot. I'm showing it on the screen right now, and I don't know how to rate those. They look interesting, but the ones we currently have right now, they're not the best, but they most definitely make the game interesting, which I cannot hate on. I have to appreciate on making the game interesting at least. And I guess this is gonna get taken away now that 5v5 is coming, but for the time being, this was something different. Not too different, but at least interesting in terms of like battling in 3v3s. I also appreciate that randoms, whenever you're setting up which brawlers you're gonna pick, and your randoms pick like a level 1 Edgar, and you have like you and your other teammate have like level 11 brawlers, but your third teammate wants to play level 1 Edgar for some fucking reason because they want to be so fucking annoying, and you could just leave the match without getting a penalty or a timeout. I really hate that shit about Club League. I really hate that about Power League, and having Mega Pig be no penalties for that is a blessing in disguise. You guys don't know how many times I actually leave the match just because I'm like, yo, my teammates, and I play with randoms. I'm pretty sure everybody plays with randoms in the Mega Pig. Let me know if you don't, but I play with randoms, and whenever there's brawlers that my teammates pick on like a trash map, like it's a map for throwers or for snipers, and for some reason you choose a tank, or you just pick a brawler that's not necessary in that map, and I can just leave without really getting any consequences for leaving. I can really appreciate that, and I wish Power League could do the same. I understand. I understand, but at the same time, I don't understand. If you have penalties, why don't you have the report button? There should be a report button if you're gonna give me a penalty. You can't have one thing and not have the other. There has to be both or none. Like, you know? Another thing I really appreciate about the Mega Pig, if you complete the Mega Pig 5 out of 5, 350 wins in the total, and you get all the rewards, the most possible rewards, you get so many rewards. Now, this is from my perspective, from my main account and from my club, right? Join my club if you can. I'll put a link in the description. When all my club mates do all their club tickets things, right? Everybody does their thing. We get the 350 wins. We get the max rewards. In my opinion, I'm a maxed out player, so I can't really say much, but it feels like a lot on my mini accounts. It feels like a lot. And yes, I have like 3 mini accounts on my main accounts club, so they could feel the most out of, you know, Mega Pig. And I can say for certain, at least in my experience, let me know down below if you don't feel like you're getting the best rewards out of 350 wins full maxed Mega Pig. You are getting so many rewards, and I feel like it's a good amount of rewards. Obviously, I feel like people were expecting more, but for what you get if you actually complete the Mega Pig, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You can't hate on it. Another thing, I can only, for very few people, I have 20 accounts. I have 20 accounts on Brawl Stars, and I wanted to make a video of like, oh, me doing Mega Pig all by myself, but shout out to Benton1. I'll try to leave a link in the description of his video if I remember. He already did the video before me, so I'm not gonna try to copy it. Not to mention, it's a time consumer, right? That takes a while to make, and you can really do the Mega Pig all by yourself just by having so many accounts, having 400 trophies, and all of those 400 trophies account joining one club, and you can actually beat the Mega Pig by yourself. It is not based around trophies. I can appreciate that. And now for the negative things. I say negative very slightly, but here are the things that I dislike about Mega Pig. Instant overtime is trash. I know I said the new games are interesting, but I can't stand instant overtime. I can deal with like on my mini accounts, but on my 41, I think it's 42k trophies on my main account, and you go instant overtime, all you have to do is Mandy's, Brock's, Nani's, Piper's, especially Piper's, try hard in Mega Pig with high trophies. I really dislike that. Now, as I said before, a thing I really liked about Mega Pig is if you get 5 out of 5, 300 wins, you get great rewards. But for some reason, if you get 4 out of 5, not 5 out of 4, not 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5 rewards, it does not feel gratifying. It does not feel like a lot. 4 out of 5 feels just as much as like getting 2 out of 5. And 2 out of 5 and 1 out of 5, you can feel the difference. 2 out of 5 and 3 out of 5, you can slightly feel the difference. 2 out of 5, 4 out of 5, you can barely feel the difference. It feels the same. But 5 out of 5 with 4 out of 5, there's a big fucking gap with how many rewards you get. For some fucking reason, they do that. I noticed it. I felt it on my main account, on my mini accounts. I'm like, yo, why am I not getting a lot of rewards for 300 wins? Like, that's a lot of wins just to not feel gratified. So I understand if your club isn't like doing the best, but at least gets 4 out of 5 and you don't get that many good rewards. It sucks. I probably understand your feeling. It probably sucks. My mini accounts really didn't like it. Another thing I want to critique is Mega Pig should be a little longer. I know it's a weekend event, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I know. But honestly, it's not enough. For me personally, I can do 18 wins under 2 hours. But I tend to do that like at 2 a.m., especially on a Friday and a Saturday, days I'm not working. And for you guys, it's kind of difficult, right? You guys are doing your homework, you're hanging out with friends, go to church, go out with family. It's like the weekend. Like, shout out to Brawl Stars, but not everybody's gonna be dedicated to a mobile fucking game. Maybe back in 2020, I'd say, yeah, 3 days is cool, but the game kind of fell off to that. Competing with 2020 Brawl Stars, this game does not reach that potential, right? So your majority of your fans are casual players, right? They're not gonna be playing this game Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I would recommend at least, I don't know, bro, give it at least Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It'd be fine. 5 days. Give it 5 days. At least do it, because I don't feel like everybody has enough time to do 18 wins. And I know it's about if you don't have it, then don't play. Like, but I'm trying to be respectful for, you know, casual players, because I feel like I'm not a casual player. I'm pretty sure I'm above the average, but I don't know. Finally, my last complaint is fix the bug where if one player wins one battle, the game acknowledges it as like you won one battle out of one battle, which is like the same thing as if you did 18 wins out of 18 wins. If you get 17 wins out of 18 wins, the person who gets 1 win out of 1 win gets more rewards than you. Do you not know how crazy that is? That is insane. Now, I don't have that problem in my club until I figured out how the bug works, right? I just kick out the people before you get the rewards, so they don't deserve the rewards, right? People are trying to take advantage of the other players who actually do their work, and you just do one battle, right? Obviously, I guess it's up to club's perspective and if they're okay with it. Me personally, I'm not okay with it, but if you guys are okay with that, like, let me know. And that's pretty much my review of the Mega Pig. There's nothing really to hate. It brings something new. It gives a different aesthetic. I really don't like how when you open up the club, the Mega Pig is there. Like, why is it always there? You just have to look at it and it says like, wait 5 days until the next Mega Pig starts. That's something I technically don't like. I guess I should nitpick things I don't like. I don't like how it's 18 tickets and not 20 tickets. I have
OCPD.
So I don't like if it was 15 tickets, I'd be fine, but it's 18. That's not like, it's an even number, but it's not like it's not a good number to stop at. Like, stop at 20, stop at 15, stop at 25, but at 18, why? I don't know. That's a nitpick, but that's pretty much it. There are problems with it, and there's things that I don't like about it, but all in all, it's a pretty decent thing. You can't hate on Mega Pig. I think if your club isn't that good at Mega Pig, then obviously I know you guys are probably not gonna like it. But for the average club, if you really do your best, everybody at least wins 10 wins each, I think it's a pretty decent thing for the club. It's definitely better than Club League, in my opinion. But let me know how you feel down in the comments down below. And until next time, peace.